Record. Well, welcome everybody to our new coach call for Team Fearless and Ignite Your Life Tribe. If you don't know me, my name is Ashley and I'm the founder of Team Fearless. I have been a coach for almost 4 years now, and Sam and I work together every month to do these new coach calls for everybody that has signed up and to get started. So tonight we are going to do what we call our getting started right call. And I'm going to share my screen because we have a little bit of a slideshow. And hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. All right. So tonight we just wanted to give you guys a few pointers about where you're going to, you're signed up as a new coach now, where you're going to go from here, and just some things that you can learn. A couple tips that I want to give you before I jump into the slideshow is just to not to get overwhelmed with all of the information that you're receiving, to, just take it all in and absorb it. And you're going to be hearing a lot of it over and over. That way you can, learn it eventually, but just try not to get overwhelmed by that. Also, make sure you stick to your, if you're just jumping on, if you can mute yourself, that would be awesome. Stick to your new coach basics group, whether if you were in mine or in Sam's or in a different group, make sure you stick to that group because that is where you're going to get all of the information you need to get started right and to get your business going. So I am just going to go on, with the slideshow. So again, I just want to explain or tell you a little bit more about me. My name is Ashley, and I am a Star Diamond coach right now. I have been a coach for 4 years. I have 2 little boys that are 2 and 4. I have an 11-year-old stepdaughter, and I have been married for 5 years now. We like to do all sorts of stuff, like go outside, go riding, go to the lake, go camping, and we're just a very active family, and Beachbody has allowed us to do the things that we like to do on a regular basis. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm sure you'll learn more about me as time goes on. And if you ever have any questions for me, you can go ahead and shoot me a private message and or just post it in Team Fearless, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Now, Sam, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, guys. I hope you guys can hear me okay because I'm not sure. I'm at our friend's house in Arizona and their internet is so-so. But my name is Sam. I have been a Beachbody coach for just over a year. Ashley is my sponsor coach. We are family friends. My boyfriend, Zach, you can see his photo here. Him and Ashley grew up calling each other cousins. Even though their dads were just best friends, they weren't actually cousins, and now they actually are cousins. It's really, I won't go into it, but it's really cool. And Ashley had talked to me about coaching for a while before I started, and this last year has been the most amazing, coolest experience of my life doing Beachbody coaching and being a new mom. Basically, a little bit about me. I grew up in a really small town in Idaho. I grew up in a little teeny tiny trailer house out in the middle of nowhere on a farm. And I didn't know anything about health and fitness growing up. Nothing. I never had a good example of it. And when I went to college, I really fell in love with fitness and going to the gym, but I had no idea what I was doing. So I got pregnant a couple years ago now. It's been 2 years ago. I found out I was pregnant, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was afraid that I was not going to be able to lose the baby weight, and it was terrifying to me. And after my son was born, Ashley had just gotten back from Nashville for Beachbody Coach Summit, which you'll learn about. And I was like, girl, sign me up to be a coach. I want to do this thing. I'm so excited. And I just hit the ground running, and it has been really, really successful for me. And it's been the funnest experience being able to help inspire other people. So welcome, you guys, to our teams. And I'm really, really excited for you guys to be here.
All right. So some things that you guys should be aware of and keep in mind is our team calls. So we have team calls every week. Corporate does what we call a national wake-up call every Monday morning at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And in your back office, you can find there is a number. I'll actually post it where you can get text messages every Monday morning. It's like 15 minutes before the call happens, and it reminds you to get on it. And basically what this is the top coaches in our network are sharing their tips and tricks of what helps them or what they do that is successful. So it's really awesome to get on there. Sometimes they have the trainers on there. Sometimes our CEO, Carl Deichler, is on there. It's just really great information. And if you are not able to listen in at that time, then they do have a recording of that goes out after that call's over. Then we have our new coach training call, which you guys are on right now. And that happens for the first 4 weeks of your business. So basically we do the same 4 calls every month. And that's just for the new coaches on Monday. If you want to jump on after you've gone through the first 4 weeks and just hear it again, then you are welcome to jump on. We always post the link. I always post it in Team Fearless and in my new coach training. So everybody's welcome to jump on. We have our Team Fearless regular team call on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's where we're going to be sharing just different information. Sometimes we have guest speakers on. And sometimes we have people from our team come on and share what they're doing. It's just a really good way to connect and to get some information and inspiration and to learn. I really, really want to tell you guys that when you guys get on these calls, to soak in all the information and then apply one thing that you learn from the call, because that's going to be the best way for you to learn, is to, just soak in the training and apply one thing at a time. And then it will get easier and easier as it goes. Some teams that you'll be hearing about, which we already did today, is my team, Team Fearless, and Sam's team, Ignite Your Life Tribe. And then you're going to be hearing about Team Dynamo. And Team Dynamo is my upline sponsor, Rhonda Layton. She is a 5-star diamond. She's been a coach for 5 years now. And she is my direct, personally sponsored coach, or I'm her personally sponsored coach. But we don't, as we have you guys sign up as new coaches, we don't stick you into Team Dynamo right away because we don't want you guys to get overwhelmed by so many different groups and so many things going on. If you would like to be put in Team Dynamo, please let one of us know, and you can definitely go in there. There's some great stuff going on in there. We just don't like to overwhelm you guys all at once. So, okay, so if you are a new coach, you either are in a new Coach Basics or you're going to be put into a new Coach Basics. If you're not, please contact your upline coach, whoever got you signed up and started, or myself or Sam, and we will make sure that you guys get into one of those new Coach Basics. Basically, this is training to help you launch your business in the first 30 days that you are a coach. It's done in a private Facebook group, and basically every day there's going to be either a video or just a post that's done, and it's going to take you, I would say, if you can set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day for this group, you're going to be successful, especially in the first 30 days of your business. So, watch the video that's listed on there, do the assignment that's connected with it, and make sure that you are participating in this group, participating in the calls to actions, cheering each other on. We like to make this group kind of like a family group because everybody's just starting off and everyone has the same feelings. So get in there and, help each other out, cheer each other on. Make sure you watch all the videos. And so those who participate fully in Coach Basics are 80% more likely to start earning at the beginning of their business. And they definitely will make back the money that they put into signing up to be a coach. Also, one of the main goals that you guys, which I think we're going to come up on next, main goals for your first month as a coach, and we help you guys do this in your Coach Basics group, is that you're going to help 3 people get into a challenge group. So just be thinking about that, 3 people that you want to help to get into a group and start, a program in Shakeology. And I'll explain more about that in just a second. So what's the one key thing to ensure that you succeed? Is Success Club. And this is coming into where I was saying that we want you guys to help 3 new people start in a challenge group with a challenge pack. So what Success Club is basically they're points that we get for helping people every month. And they're basically like a reward system that Beachbody has out there for us. And every time that you sell a challenge pack, you get 2 points. Every time you sell a Shakeology Home Direct, you get 1 point. And then you get 2 points every time you sign up a coach with a challenge pack. So what does that mean to you? When you hit Success Club 5, which is basically, like I said, helping 3 people get into a challenge group, you are going to earn customer leads, which basically is Beachbody has, as you know, they have a website and they sell on the TV and things like that. So every time that you hit Success Club and you get to Success Club 5, the people that buy that don't have a coach are not buying through a coach, they are going to give you those leads. And every month you'll get a couple of them. There's a difference between hitting Success Club 5 and Success Club 10, but we're not going to dive too deep into that. Also, as Sam was talking about Summit, which is our annual, basically just convention, you would say, we get to go, there's different parties, you get to learn from the top coaches in our network, and you also get to hear some amazing speakers there and just connect with your team. If you hit Success Club 3 months in a row, then Beachbody will give you your ticket to Summit for free. And it's about I think at the end it's about a $250 value. So as long as you hit that your first 3 months, then you will get your ticket for free. So basically just helping 9 people over 3 months get started in a challenge group, and you will have your ticket to Summit for free. Did you want to jump in or do you want me to keep going? Okay, so a little bit about your social media. I know that I posted in my Coach Basic group basically a little tutorial over your social media and what to do and what to not do. But now that you're a coach, your social media is kind of like your business storefront. So you want to be careful about what you're posting and how you're posting it. And just kind of take a little bit of extra time to think, is this really going to be, is it positive? Is it adding value? Are you sharing your story? People like to hear what you're going through, especially with like a program. And if you're having, a hard time or something, share that and be real. People like it when you're real. Use your own graphics. We don't like to go out there and post a picture like of autumn and, something that you would get in the back office or on Google that's basically stock photos. We like to use things that show us because that's what we use ourselves and our story to help other people, and that's how we build our business. Use the 80-20 rule. So you're going to, be wanting to post about Beachbody, but you're not going to want to be posting 5 times a day, join my challenge group, join my challenge group. So we usually like to post about 80% of just maybe our fitness, our life, things that we like to do, things like that. And then the other 20% is when we're inviting to something like a challenge group or to a coach sneak peek or something like that. But we will go into more of that in the Coach Basics. Also, make sure you're posting 3 to 5 times a day on your social media. And again, like I said, all different kinds of things. Don't stress about trying to figure out every single social media site out there, but there are ways that you can connect, like your Instagram account, you can connect it to your Facebook. We always say to focus on one social media site and, that you're good at, and figure out how to work that and then move on to the next. But you can still have them connected so that your stuff is getting put out there. And remember, you don't want to be a negative Nancy. I don't know about you, but when I first signed up as a coach, I had a lot of like negative stuff in my news feed. And now that I'm a coach and that's pretty much who I surround myself with, I don't have a lot of that in my news feed. But remember, you might be the one person that is posting positive stuff, and somebody else could see that and it could really help them. So you don't want to be negative all the time. You don't want to just talk about Beachbody. And like I said, you don't want to use stock photos, and you don't want to be a salesman. You want to share your story so that people want to join you in on your journey. The other thing that we do not ever do is post a link on any of your posts. Like if you're to say, hey, join my challenge group, here's a link to the challenge pack. We don't do that because we're here to build relationships, and we're here to help people. And if you do that, you're not really building a relationship. And trust me, I've done it. I mean, I can find probably the post that I've done it, and nobody will click on the link. So you don't want to do that. We only send links out when we have started talking to somebody and through like a private message or an email. Okay, so when you're starting to talk to people about challenge packs, and again, we're going to get into a lot of this in the New Coach Basics group, but I want to be able to give it to you guys now because I know that you guys are anxious to get out there and tell people that you were a coach, and some of you have already done that, which is awesome. So you're going to want to ask a lot of questions. Find out what their goals are. Ask them if they're even doing any fitness right now. What kind of fitness do they like? You know, talk less and listen more. The more questions you ask, the more you can find the solution for them for their goal. I know as a new coach, you kind of just want to like vomit all of the information that you know and that is working for you. But if you take it a little bit slower, it'll be a lot easier for you to be confident in what you're sharing. And they will feel like you're really trying to help them rather than give them all of the information at once. Again, make sure you share your story with them. If you've gone through a challenge group of your own, tell them how it helped you and what you accomplished with that. And then show them the value that they're getting that you have to offer. We do have scripts that we have posted in our team pages, and you can go on there and see what those are. They'll be posted in the Coach Basics groups also. But make sure you do make it your own. Just don't start copying and pasting. There are, you know, a lot of it is basically the same, but there is parts in there that are, you know, personal to me that is in my script. That's not going to be personal to you. So you want to make sure that you are adding yourself into those.
Hey, Ashley, I will say something about that.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to stress to you guys, and I don't think I can stress this enough about what Ashley said about asking questions, listening more, talking less, because you'll have a lot of people who maybe you put up a post and you're inviting people to your new challenge group or whatever, and the first thing that they're going to ask you is the price. How much does it cost? And of course, you want to be like, it's, you know, $140 for a challenge pack, and this is what you get. But I want to just encourage you to use the script, because in those scripts, it talks about what you can do in that case. Like if somebody just comes out and asks you for the price, and this will happen a lot, you say the price just depends on what program you want. Let me ask you some questions. And then you ask them questions, figure out where they're struggling, figure out where they need extra help. And by doing that, you're building trust in them that you're actually going to really help them. And this is all before you've even told them the price. You're going to build up so much trust in them that they're going to think that the price of the challenge pack is even more than it is. So when you do tell them how much it is, it's going to be Ashley, and really quick, do you want to show them how they can access the files on the team pages?
Yeah, I can show that.
Because those scripts on the team pages and the file section and all the resources in the file section are so amazing, and you'll want to know how to access those. If you're accessing them from your phone, if you go to the group page, there'll be like that little option that's got like 3 dots, or no, you hit the banner, I think. The banner on the team page, and then it says more info, and then it'll pull up the team files so you can look at it on your phone, but this is how you'd look at it on your computer. Ashley will show you.
Okay, so here are all the files that are in Team Fearless, and there's a bunch of different stuff in there. You can see my script; it's been updated a few times. Different scripts that Samantha has in there or other people, and then just a lot of stuff that you might want to take a look at and use. Also, I want to encourage you that if somebody does start asking you right away and you're like, I don't know what to say, start asking those questions that we talked about at the beginning. And then you can either post it in the new Coach Basics group, say, hey, this is what they asked. What should I say next? Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then you can private message one of us so that we can help you walk through what to say. And definitely that would help you get you started for sure. We are here to help, and nothing you do is wrong. We're just here to show you the right way. So that's where you find the file section in Team Fearless, and then, or on any of your group pages that you're in. Okay, so some important websites that you guys can go to, and I can actually, I think I might have time to run through coaching codes. Some important websites that you can go to find the stuff that you need. One of them is called coachingcodes.com. This is where you can get your links to all of the stuff on your, for, let's say if you have a challenge pack, you want to send somebody a challenge pack link, then you can send them the exact link from the 21-day fix or from Size or whatever it is, or any product that we have in our shop. You can send them a link straight from there. I use that one a lot. Some other people like to use simplecoachlinks.com. This will get you your links also. Some other important websites are the Team Beachbody FAQ. If you go into your back office, at the bottom, you'll see where it'll say contact us or FAQ. And you can pretty much type in anything into that FAQ that you want, and you will see the answer will pop up. So this is where we like to say to go to first before asking, us or, your upline coach or anything, because we get a lot of questions every day. So sometimes we don't have time to answer them all. Plus it helps you learn along the way. So the FAQ is a good place to start. If you can't find the answer there, the team pages or the Coach Basics training is a great place to go to. And if you can't find the answer there, then you can email or message one of us and we'll get you that answer. Also, YouTube is your best friend. If you type in anything, how to sign up a new Beachbody coach, I'm sure you're going to find a million different videos from the top coaches that explain how to do that or whatever it is that you're looking for. You can also use Google too. Team Beachbody podcast. So I know that there is a podcast on the iPhone. I'm sure there is on the Android too. But this is where you can listen to past Monday morning national wake up calls. So that's something that you can use for your personal development, because you should definitely be starting on personal development right away. Let me see if I can,
Can I watch TV?
Yeah.
While you're out here, I can watch TV.
Okay, I'm going to run through coaching codes real quick so that you guys can kind of see, as long as my internet will work. Because sometimes that website is a little bit slow, but okay, it's not going to work. Well, I will post the training video up that I have done with it so you guys can see how to do coaching codes. But basically, you go on to coachingcodes.com. If you can mute yourself, if you're not, that would be awesome. Thank you. And then when you get there, then you type in your coach number and your screen name, and then you hit refresh, and all of your links will come up. Another tip I want to give you guys before I move on from that is to go to coachingcodes.com, see how it works, or go to the Simple Coach links, whichever one you like to, that you feel will work better for you. And then copy and paste all of the links that you need and either email them to yourself or keep them on the note section of your phone. That way you have them right away. Okay, and then another thing that we suggest doing is start following some successful coaches, because this is going to give you a little bit of inspiration. Of course, do not copy what they do. We're not saying do that, but you can learn a lot from them. And I know over the past year, Sam and I have learned a ton from these coaches, and these are the ones that we normally follow. They also have really great YouTube channels that have tons of training on there. So if you're looking for extra training, like Anita Myron has amazing stuff on her YouTube. Amy Silverman, she has a lot of awesome stuff too. But just start following them, see what they're doing. The one thing I want to say though, once you do start following these coaches, is don't compare yourself to them, because you don't know their entire journey. You're kind of looking at what they're doing now. And remember, they all had a day one also. So Amy Silverman is a great one. Anita Myron. And then also Katie Hefner. She has an amazing YouTube channel too, where she has tons of trainings and really quick trainings that you can go look for if you're looking for something that we haven't put out there yet. And Stephanie Chico, she's actually here in Arizona, along with Andrea Crowder. They're both here in Arizona where I'm in, and we get to get their trainings at our Super Saturdays, which actually that's on here, but I'm going to unshare that. So one of the events that Beachbody puts on every quarter is called Super Saturday. And this happens all over the United States. And basically you can find a Super Saturday that's near you. Our next one is on October 17th, or is it the 20? Yeah, October 17th. So there will be a Super Saturday near you, either on the Friday, the Saturday, or the Sunday. They just call it Super Saturday, and they usually have it at different times. But if you log on to your back office, you can see under events, and you can search for the one near you, and you can sign up to go to that. I highly recommend getting to a live event because it changes everything for you. You get to hear speakers. You get to be around everybody that's doing the same thing. You get to hear success stories. And sometimes you get to even see some of the live trainers. And like, I know Arizona, our CEO, Carl Deichler is actually coming to our Super Saturday. So that's exciting. But if you can definitely get to that, I totally recommend doing that because it is definitely a game changer. It's what changed the business for me. So that is about all I have. Did you want to add anything else in, Sam?
No, just take the things that you've learned tonight and kind of look over your notes. If you took notes, we will always post recordings of the team calls later on. The night we'll post the recording. So if you want to go back and look at the recording, take your notes over again, and just remember to keep working on yourself. Most importantly, keep doing your workouts, keep drinking your Shakeology, and we definitely suggest doing 10 minutes of personal development a day. We're doing the compound effect. It's a great quick read. It's really short, but it's really inspiring. So keep working on yourselves and just share that, and you will, it's worth every bit of coaching as long as you're just working on yourself.
Yes, I completely agree with that. I was going to add that in. So does anybody have any questions? All right. Well, I really appreciate everybody jumping on, especially today on a holiday. Just make sure that you stay connected to these calls because we will have on the next calls that come up a lot more time for questions and be able to answer anything that you guys have. So I'm super excited to get you guys started, and we will see you on the boards. Have a great night.